Home, I'm your host Will and Cloud, and welcome to another Jackna video, or 2010 Mazda 6 Sport 2.5 MRBGH. Now, Pulley V-belts. What are they? They're basically that's what connects your engine to your air conditioning, to your alternator, and to your water pump. And there's loads more. It depends from what kind of car you have, what kind of extras you have in the car. But this what connects the drive of the engine itself to all your extras and luxuries, and even critical things like alternator, what charges your battery so your car doesn't die out. So this is a Pulley V-belt, and I'm gonna show you step by step how to do it yourself, how to change on Mazda 6 2010. I'll do step by step, and the steps, I'll name you the steps right now. Then we will go one by one. And if there's only things like to remove, like the inner wheel arch, I will show you where all the things are, and then I'll just speed it up to remove it. Otherwise this video will be 1 hour long. Nobody will watch that. Now, first step is to open the bonnet, because you will need to see all the belts. So open the hood, the bonnet. Second step, jack up your car. Third step, remove the wheel. Fourth step, remove inner arch. Fifth step is to draw a diagram how the belt runs. Seventh is to have the right belt. I have 2 belts because this is the incorrect belt, but this belt is sold everywhere. All of you sellers, fuck you. 7th, 8th, I don't remember which one, to unloosen the belt that's in there and take it all off, put on the new belt and loosen up the tensioner, then tension it all up and put everything back how it was. Those are the steps, and those 7 or 8 steps in reverse. So you put everything back. Let's start with step 1. These are the tools you're gonna need. A breaker bar, longer the better. And for the breaker bar, it will be an 14mm. See, 14mm. Please make sure it's multi-point, that it's not only 6 or 8. For your wheel, a lock nut. If you have a lock nut for your wheel. I have an impact gun to make life easier. Now you will need 12 and 8mm. Plus you will need some trim removal tools for all the plastic bits, and some Phillips screwdrivers. I have a small ratchet head set for the 8mm and 12mm, plus the gun. That you will need a jack. Jack stands you won't need because you're jacking up only one side, so a good jack will hold perfectly fine. A light so you can see everything, and garage creeper or garage creeper, a cardboard where you can write something, and of course the belt itself. Now, this belt is Bosch PK 2300, and that's the part number. There you see, that's the part number for the belt that I'm putting on my Mazda 6 or Jackuna. And of course, don't forget, if you get a piece of cardboard or paper, of course a marker, so you can draw and you can make funny pictures, or you can draw dicks. Up to you. Step 1, to open the hood or the bonnet. Obviously, go to the driver's side. Where is the wheel? I'm in UK, so the wheel is on the other side. And right here is the latch for the bonnet. Or the hood. The bonnet is popped. Follow the Mazda logo in the middle. There we go. And here's the stay. And goes right there. Bam. Now we need to remove the wheel. But we cannot do that without jacking up the car. So that's what I'm gonna do. So now we're gonna remove this wheel. Why on this side? Because the belt is on this side. The belt is right here. This is the side where the belt is. And to access the tensioner, it's right there. Literally right there. So we remove the wheel. But for now, let's jack up the car. So the wheel is up, so we can remove the wheel safely. If you can do that, it's jacked up right. Now let's remove the wheel. Now, next mission for you is to remove all this and this. So all this, remove from here, from the spring, all down. So basically what you have to remove is here, here, look, here, 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 this no, this, right here is one, right here is one. That's it. This will come off, then this guard will come off, then you will get to the actual thing what you need. Right here, and there are two. And here is one hidden. So I'm gonna set you up so you can see how I remove this. So from the arch, that's it. Now we need to remove all of this just to get access to this. And it's still attached to the bottom because it's going down here, here and to the bottom. So let me show you at the bottom. Now this is the front bumper, the side. And if we follow along, okay, this is not. So this one, this, and I guess, oh, here's a hidden one. In the hole there's a hidden one. I guess that's it. That's what's holding the plastic thing in. So we need an, I say 8mm or a 10mm. So we have an 8mm. Now we can remove this. It all comes out, see? One piece. And now we can remove this. Of course, we can't forget about this one. On the other side, there is one lone one. The other side, he's lonely because he's on the other side. Now I'll put this together with this flap. I'll put together with these because all of these actually worked. All the screws is coming out. So I'll put back with this so it's easier for somebody or for me to remove next time. Nice. Now you see this big pulley. That's good because next to the big pulley, right here, that's the lift pulley. That's the tensioner pulley. If you read what's written right there, lift and arrow that way. So this is the tensioner pulley where it's written lift. From there you lift. And why you need or want to change the belt? See all these cracks in the belt, all of them. See all of them cracks. That's a sign that soon the belt will snap. Soon the belt won't be good, let's just say. Soon the belt will be fucked. And now, why I have this big piece of cardboard? We need to draw and mark this all out. Which pulley is where and how the belt goes. So, let's start. Here's a smaller pulley up here. So, we do the side of the engine, so a small pulley right here. Right there. By the way, thumbs up for you, for the left-handers. Now we see on this pulley right here, down there, there's a bigger pulley. And it has a ring, another ring down there. See? Right, that one. There's a pulley and there's another ring. So we make another pulley with another ring inside. And actually that pulley is the AC compressor, by the way. That's an AC compressor, I know it. Okay, after AC compressor goes the big one. See? See how the belt goes. Here's the belt and he goes to the AC pulley right away. So then we go to that one, the big one right there. And the big one, it means, see, air conditioning pulley and the big one. So there's the big one with the 3 holes, which is the main one. That's what drives all this party. Big one, sorry, with 3 holes. See, big one with 3 holes, and boink. I know it's all ugly now, and now the belt goes, see, the belt goes there, and it doesn't go to the pulley. It goes somewhere up, so it goes up. If you look from the up, there is the big one. If you look right in there, I don't know if you can see it. Here is another pulley, right here, with 3 bolts. See? That pulley with 3 bolts in the middle. Not in the middle, but with 3 bolts. So that's I think it's an idler pulley. So another pulley here with 3 bolts. So the belt right now goes like this, like that. So that's how it goes right now, what we have marked. Now and then it goes to, we look around to the tensioner pulley, isn't it? Tensioner pulley, let's see from right here. So it goes to, yeah, it goes to the tensioner pulley. You can see the belt is coming down and that way. So this is the tensioner right here with an arrow that way. So it goes like this. Where it goes next? Okay, here is an, okay, see the tensioner pulley right there. I don't know if you can see because it's dark. I apologize, it's dark. There we go. So now we see that there is a pulley. See where my marker is aiming. And after, yeah, the tensioner pulley that goes up to that one. Then there is another pulley in the middle. So here is one and here is one. And this is the alternator because it has kind of vents. It has vents like this. So it goes up to the alternator like this and like this. This is the alternator. No, let's do the thunder mark. So this is how it goes. So let's do a sanity check before you do anything on the car. That's actually important because if that's fucked, you're fucked on the side of the road. So if you do it, double check your work. Now then, let's check this pulley right here, which is up, it leads down to the AC. This down to the AC. Now from the AC, it's going to the main one and loops around there. We can see right here. From the AC, it goes there, loops around right there, and comes to this one. Let's double check from the bottom. Yeah, here is the belt. It loops around and it doesn't go to the tensioner pulley. Loops around and goes right there. See? That's confirmed. So right now we see the belt right here. That's the belt. And the belt goes there, down into the tensioner, and from the tensioner it goes up. We can see it from the side. It goes up right here over the air conditioning alternator, sorry. And then there is that pulley right there. There you go, the shiny pulley. See, you see the shiny pulley right now. It goes under the shiny pulley and then it follows back here. So we did a full loop. So this how it's going. This is how the belt is added on. So that's how the belt is running. Now we can undo the tensioner pulley and remove the belt. This is a 14mm one. You add it on the tensioner pulley. Now then, the belt is loose. See? Basically, that's how loose it is. Like I can actually wiggle it out. And it's all out. There you go. That's the belt. It's out. Check close by. Yeah, this belt has no chance. Now here's the story time. Now I bet you're saying, Willem, why you bought two belts? There is only one belt. Let's just say this way. All the sellers who sell belts, do your research, you fucking idiots. But guess what? This is what I bought ages ago, but it doesn't fit my fucking car. And when you punch in the license plate, it shows you this. It gives you 2,285. Had to order PK 2,300, which is 300 from my country. I literally had to go to my country to get a belt for the Mazda. What the fuck, UK? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why 285? Why? It doesn't fit my car. It does not fit my fucking car. And they even say it's for air conditioning. It's for alternator, it's for the tensioner pulley, and for the idler pulley. Bruh, it does not fit. I recorded one video like 3 weeks ago. It does not fit. I spent 2 fucking hours just to try to get this on. And it doesn't fit, you fucking idiots. Now, leave that mess behind. We're gonna put this 6PK 2300. That's the belt that should actually fit. If the belt is a little too long, it will start to squeal. Now let's unwrap this. And look at that. Look at that. And let's compare the belts. You know, looks kind of the same. And I'll show you a trick how to compare the belts. Now, here is how you compare belts if you bought the right one. Take the belts and stretch them out fully. If they are the same length, it's the same belt. So these are the same length. So sellers, every seller around 2006, 2010 Mazda 6, 2.5 liter MZR engine, G5 sport version, does not use belt that's 2285, you fucking idiots. Now this goes in the bin, the old one, the new shiny one, we are putting it on. Let's go. Now let's feed in the belt. Oh, before we do that, we need to check. Oh, I almost fed the belt wrong. Need to do it like this. So, and feed in the belt right now, and the writing is this way, how it should be. Okay, the belt is going in. Should be going even more in. The belt doesn't run along here on top. So, the belt got feeding in. Sorry, I just hit you with the belt. Okay, go in, belt, go in. No, even more in. Shutter, shut the fuck up. There we go. Okay then. The new belt is on. How you know it's a new belt? See that Bosch writing there? And look at that. That's aligned. Right there, that's aligned. This is on. See that pulley right there? It's on the pulley. The shiny pulley. It's underneath the shiny pulley. On the alternator. It's spot on the alternator. Right here. It's in the grooves. It's not outside the grooves. Here in the grooves. There in the grooves. The tensioner. Oh yes. This is what I like to see. How I did it. I started with this. I went down to the air conditioner pulley. Then I went to the main pulley. Then I did this loosely. The third. And I finished on this one. I did it loosely. Then I went to the tensioner. Up there. And through the idler pulley. So alternator is there and the idler pulley. So what's fully finished was this one, the idler, alternator, the tensioner, the air conditioning one, and the main one. I slip the belt on this, and how you do it is you get a wrench, not a wrench but a 14mm with multi. You put it on there, on the nut right there. You can actually take this, make sure it's fully seated so you don't strip the bolt. You can actually put your leg on it like this. See? And then you can just push it down while you're up here, like doing this, like sliding it on. It's very tight in here, see? You can slide it on, you can double check it, so it's all fine and nice. Then you just let your leg go and it will be there. Nice. So that's one belt changed. Once you put the belt on, double check if it's in the lines, if it's between the lines, if it's straight, if it's true, if it's not somewhere else where it shouldn't be. Like catching on the side somewhere. Make double sure, because the belt will shred. And if it shreds, it can rip. So as we've done all this job, now before we put everything back on, everything, we need to start the car. And see that the belt is spinning normally. There is no belt squeal, nothing like that. Now before shutter moves again, I call that a victory. Nice. So let's put the car together, but as you saw how I took everything apart, it's just in reverse. So start from step 8 and put everything back in. But for you, I'll just make this line and you will see how I put everything together and it will be sped up. So it's all will be ready in 3, 2, 1, like that. So let's go. Okay, let's double check my work. This on, this is screwed on. Here it's on 2, there 2 it's on, this is on, on. The bottom is on too, you saw me screwing down here. Now the wheel, and close the bonnet. And that's it, boys and girls. And that's how you change a V-belt or a belt or the accessories and everything else, or a V-belt, V-Pulley belt, or whatever it's called, for the 2010 Mazda 6 Sport 2.5 liter. Blah blah blah. So if you liked it, of course, smash the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I hope I'll see you next video. Bye bye.